Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. And taking the ball for Detroit, Drew Anderson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Well, Singleton might just be a little bit off. Kind of looking to get Drew Anderson through three, even though I know that is not very likely. Already guaranteed ourselves at least the split. And the first matchup of the year with the Cleveland Guardians. Angel Martinez is down 0-2. Yeah, sad Jason Benetti makes me sad.
I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency
backdoor
to
slider, no good from Anderson. He's, of course, not really the type of player that can usually get away with trying to throw a pitch like that. And the 1-2. Curveball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it
foul
again.
away by Martinez. Just early. Let's try it again. Oh, you know, why not? Ah, threw the best that I could.
Just missed off the
Go
plate.
2-2. Might have to challenge him a little bit. Haven't thrown a single pitch up in the strike zone. And
It's under and pops
underneath it,
Workman
that's
should
the
have this
Gage
one.
Workman.
One up, one down.
And I don't think Angel Martinez was supposed to be leading off, so we've already failed in that regard.
And a big factor for
Yeah, we got CDL out here.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a
Yeah.
chance to watch him, whether he's hitting
It's got to be some sort of a division rival thing.
Practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task.
I don't know.
He's got so much attention.
I feel like
to
that's
detail.
the majority of the
When he steps in
issues that we've been
box,
having.
His success rate is really high.
Because I don't think
I
think that's what we had. I don't know.
Matched a homer in his last game.
I think the rest of the order is goofy. The first two in the Cleveland order have been fine all series. And then they go rogue.
The corner for a strike.
Yeah, because I don't think there was any DeLauder in the lineup. Maybe there was. You know what? Maybe it's right.
Just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there,
Maybe.
the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
1-2.
Good
Foul
job to
away.
fight that one off.
Because yeah, Patrick Bailey was playing. I don't know. It feels wrong. I don't know why, but it does. Curveball. Tell you what, certainly not going to be a quick inning for Drew Anderson here in this first, but he's pitched. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a double tap of the button, and that is trouble. And that's going to have to be ran down by Matt Vierling. That'll be a double for Jose Ramirez. Obviously did not want to leave a slider in the middle of the plate, and now we just hope we don't pay for that. Just double tap the button.
Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on
And making a mistake to a guy like Ramirez like that, it's never going to work out in your favor. Ever. And he didn't even really get the pitch that great, but middle low slider, that's quite tough. Now maybe DeLauder was supposed to bat third. Reese, Schneemann, Fry, Quan, Bailey, that might be it. Can we check that? DeLauder, Reese, Schneemann, maybe they did use it.
Man at second.
Oh boy.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
I'm so used to it being wrong. And a 1-1 on CDL. Oh, Jesus. Hung that. Don't want to do that again. And now the 1-2. And a diving play. We're going to have to just eat that, or apparently Workman's still just going to throw it across.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
Good effort by Gage. Just didn't go, and now Reese
He
Hoskins.
wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the
Oh, come on! What in the guard's ball is this? Throw coming home. It's nowhere close. It's 1-0 Cleveland, and that mistake in pitching with the double tapped button on the slider has indeed bitten the Tigers in the butt here in the first inning. Look at where this slider was. I mean, that's a good, maybe not quite 6 inches off the plate, but it's getting damn close. And now it's Schneemann.
Let's see if they can cash in.
And there's a foul ball.
After a good start for Drew Anderson, albeit a long at bat, Angel Martinez forced the pop out. 18 pitches, only 1 out. And it's fouled away. This is a lot more like the Guardians team, you know, you've kind of come to expect. Fouled away.
Going with a foul ball.
Just pesky, pain in the ass. It's really, really, really what they are.
And a foul ball.
I can't miss a bat right now. So much for the 3 innings for Drew Anderson. That's not going to happen.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
And he won't chase.
High 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone.
I don't know,
Not
Drew.
too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him out of edge. Needed that.
Throws him with a backdoor slider.
All of the foul balls from Daniel Schneemann, and he found a way to take a pretty hittable backdoor slider. I'm going to say, it certainly was not our best.
Now it's going to be David Fry.
Fastball inside to Fry, and he's going to bail out the Tigers. Guardians do score a run here in this first inning, thanks to Reese Hoskins, but the damage could have been a lot worse.
Now a 1-0 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on it. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do we have on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Colton Keith up now for the
I said they look decent. IRL. They just never have any fans in them. That's the unfortunate part. Even before the team decided to suck ass and, you know, have half your roster hurt. But, yeah, my favorite part, we'll do that after this next pitch. Colt Keith down the right field line and foul. My swing button thumb hurts a lot. We put together a Lego set when we got home today. Of course, I'm right-handed, so that's what I use. No, but the fact is that they didn't even fill it in fully. Because, like, they did this. And this is, I mean, even the whole thing isn't right. But then, there's just this gap here. Like, they just did not bother. And ever since they put this in the game early-ish last year, this has always bothered the fuck out of me. Because it's like, you couldn't figure out a way to close that? Now, it's off camera and you almost never notice, but I noticed. Okay. 0-2 on Colt Keith. Tanner Bybee. I'm going to assume they just used pre-built pieces and tried to fill it in, and it just didn't fit.
0-2 now.
Ground ball to Rocchio.
Slings to first in time.
And leadoff hitter is out.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound.
See what we're able to do today. Lineup that contains Workman, McKinstry, Lee we've had success with, and Rogers too, but I mean, you wonder with those two just how long it's truly going to last. Kevin McGonigal hit home run number 14 last night.
Added another hit as well.
That's a ball inside. Sweeper.
He could make an early impact this
Ahead
year.
of this
That's
series,
exactly
the start
what he's done.
for
Lots of
Bybee was
extra
the one I
base
was
hits,
worried about the
and
most.
his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Even before I figured out that we were sending an opener out.
In time.
So I think we're going to be...
2 down bases.
Breaking news! LSU is hiring Coach O Ed Orgeron to join Lane Kiffin's staff. Coach O's going to be a head coach somewhere next year.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
But no, anyway, it's... Bybee scares me a lot more than Messick did, and you know, we had success against Messick last night. Left on left, home run for McGonigal. Swing and a miss. Oof. 87 on the cutter. He's got 97 at most on his fastball. That is essentially a changeup. Dylan Dingler into the right center field gap. He is going to double again in this series. It's getting absurd out here. He had 2 in game 1, 1 last night, and now another double. Ding is just locked in.
Home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Yep. And we had Mr. Circumference. You weren't here for it, but Mr. Circumference was here for game 1.
3 hits in the series.
Well, here's Riley Green. Top hitter for power in the American League. An absurd 25 home runs.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by
And to
throwing
think we
pitches,
had
that could be the key to winning
maybe
later on. So
maybe
good job
9
extending this inning,
in late April.
And now it's even
1-1. Opposing pitching has started to get smart with Riley. Trying to pitch around him. Coming off a rough game last night, but against the left-hander Messick, that's to be expected.
Man on second, 2 down.
High in the air, right center field. They think it's going to score the run. This ball is carrying. Off the wall. Riley's headed to third. Throw coming in, not in time. We are tied on what I thought was a lazy flyout.
Start to finish, got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap, right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Well, chalk up a little assist to the commentary team there.
Where he knocked in 5.
Because he cursed the Cavs. Shout out to the commentary team because I don't know. Like I said, I thought that was a flyout. I don't know if I even run to second if they don't mention it, because then I'm like, oh, wait, the right fielder's going to center out here.
Ball, no.
Matt Vierling, ball 1. Coming off his grand slam last night, which has to be a first.
Foul ball there.
And he's been hitting the ball real well as of late. Average is kind of going down a little bit, but oddly enough, and for whatever reason, he didn't get a power increase or anything. We're hitting for more power with Matt Vierling.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That had right center field written all over it again. Yeah. You know, I believe in the Danhausen curses, right? However, he did, before he started getting involved in the Knicks and all that, just because ESPN and mainly Stephen A. Smith are probably asking him to, he did reverse the curse of Bobby Lane and curse all of Detroit sports' enemies, and, well, so far, that's working in the opposite direction.
In the air, right.
Pretty weak fly ball into right. Although the wind is carrying a lot out here today. Tigers tie it up on a Riley Green triple. And that wind to the pull side for these left-handers is going to be something to watch all day.
Back here in Detroit, second inning set to go. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early
24 pitches in the first inning for Drew Anderson, so 2 is pretty much all we're going to get out of him. And a lazy fly ball to right. Didn't know that was possible today. And the first pitch swing from Stephen Kwan.
He also can swing the stick.
And for as long as that first inning was, that'll help out Drew.
Ball, that's down.
Just low.
Tied up here in the early going.
Well, Cleveland's newest acquisition, Patrick Bailey.
In there at the knees for a
Saw him in game 1. Saw Hedges in game 2 behind the plate. And for defensive catchers, man, it's been a little bit of an interesting time back there for him.
On the ground, and
it's gonna be one of those games. Come on. Curveball down and in, Patrick Bailey, and he just sends it the other way. Oh my God! Look at where this one was. Almost below the ticker. Killing me. Rocchio with a rip well foul. So knowing what we know about the wind, maybe it's better to stay away from these lefties. Runner on the move. It's a hit and run and foul.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Slider. He will send it the other way. That's more or less what we're going to want here all day. Although judging that they've already shown the ability to hit whatever they want, wherever they want, I'm not so certain it's going to matter.
Lineup turns over. Angel Martinez digs in now. First pitch misses.
Of course, certainly not saying that the guards aren't going to have success going the other way. Sure they will, but
this one
going to limit whatever power they might have. Inning is over.
We go to the bottom of the
They'll get a hit by Bailey, nothing more.
Back in Comerica Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Gage Workman up now for the Tigers.
Well, 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 Tater Workman. With only one Tater. It's about time he starts living up to that name, eh? Probably going to be a minute he's going to have to go on a run IRL, which is unlikely.
The 0-1.
Oh, that was it.
He was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Yeah, you can say so. Wow.
Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive.
I think I should just go.
But clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but
I took 2 pitches that I could have done something with there. That was miserable.
Maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
So digging in, Zach
McKinstry. Been on a run by Zach McKinstry standards.
That one close,
close sweeper there. And the Guardians, I will say, they didn't use a challenge in the first inning. And that will catch the strike zone. Really, both of them did, but yeah, a little soft serve. They're all falling for the Tigers and the Guardians today.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out
there
any
those.
better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Right over the head of Schneemann. We'll see what Hal-Yu Lee can do. He's kind of... His hits are usually more or less exactly like what McKinstry just did. Close one. I'll let it go. Yeah, he got us. similarly, for Bybee, I would imagine he's probably in a similar spot where he doesn't want to pitch anybody to the point that the obvious thing to do would be to hit the ball to right field. And a pull ball and a 2-ball. How you lead double play ends the inning. We head to the third in a tie game.
We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
It's been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling, I'm my own penny, I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way, you know it's on me, you know I got goals, you know what I see, have all of that gold, a necklace around me, you say it's light work, my God, we gon' see, just said I'm on 10, just count it on me.
Well, the good news is that Drew Anderson can still apparently go a while longer, because I forgot to get anybody up in the pen. Looking like we could warm up to Jesus, and I suppose Ricky Vanasco, just because they've got stamina. Now we're glad we saved those long relievers, because we knew we had an opener coming up.
Surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 1-1, missed that bad. Good slider away to Ramirez.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking.
Okay. Curveball. Yeah. Broke a little bit too low. Make him fight the wind or foul it off if he's going to do that. I don't know how many pitches I can send him away, though, before he hurts us. Good. Jose Ramirez makes it 2-1.
Straight into the visitor's bullpen.
Not the first home run he's hit against us in the series. His 14th of the year. He has done damage to the opposite field gap in his 2 at-bats today.
Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
Well, you know, we usually do a pretty decent job at not allowing opposing players to get milestones against us. Ramirez might break that trend a little bit.
Chase DeLauder.
DeLauder, that's a strike.
Get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
0-1 on CDL.
In the air
And
to left center.
Shallow fly ball, carrying a little bit with that win.
And there's 1 down.
And Riley Green's underneath it for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 8.
And with the win scenario today, to see Ramirez doing that damage the other way, fighting that wind, is just what Jose Ramirez does.
He's just missing with some pitches there.
Change up will just miss. It is 2-0, and we might be forced to do something we don't want to do.
Here's a drive out to right center.
And something we should never do again is, oh my God!
It's their second home run of the inning.
100-mile-an-hour exit velocity is not usually enough to go deep to right center here. On a day like today, it is.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
One down. Daniel Schneemann will hit next.
Well, that'll be an unceremonious end for Drew Anderson. And on comes Emmanuel De Jesus.
And we're going to see if
Should we go with Vanasco? Probably, but we've had good success with the Jesus this year, and Cleveland's got a lot of lefties.
So we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Tigers, Emmanuel DeJesus.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance.
Well, and again, I mean, obviously, 100-mile-an-hour exit velo is hitting the ball hard, but that's a deep spot to try and carry. That's really, really hard to do.
First pitch just misses.
I want to challenge that. Oh, God, it was very, very obviously a strike. This one ripped to right at McKinstry for the second out. Yeah, and for him to go oppo, too. Oh, my God.
2 outs, base is empty. And up
We'll
next for
see
Cleveland,
David Fry.
Just missed.
Obviously going to be trying to pull the baseball. You would think. Two-seamer. Caught him off guard with that.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it.
I don't. Do we have a strikeout yet? I don't think we do. It's just one of those
2 down,
days.
nobody on.
Oh, come on! Oh, that was a good pitch! At the wall! It's gone! Third solo home run of the inning for Cleveland.
Third home run of the inning. And they add on. It's 4-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
Jesus Christ, guys. Location wasn't as good as I was hoping it was. It felt good. Now Quan. First pitch swinging again. 4-1.
That's in there.
This is a lot more like you expect these opener starts. Yeah, David Fry does have a tendency to hurt me. He hadn't been doing it yet.
3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That
Back
one
him
ran
off,
inside,
2-2.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, come on!
Field,
Go away!
and that extends the inning.
Slider off the plate away. Steven Kwan pulls it. And I mean, that thing missed by almost a foot. The Jesus, strike 1. Bad pitch, though.
Andy O'Toole.
Went to the two-seamer.
right
Fouled away again. Already 15 pitches for Emmanuel DeJesus.
3 of this 4-game series.
1-2. Can't get out of it. Let me strike a man out! Oh, for fuck's sake. We're never leaving the 3rd inning. Oh, boy.
That's a foul ball. Foul ball.
Well, I don't know why Boog was, like, almost shocked that that was a foul ball. Of course it was.
Sets him down on strikes.
Rather be lucky than good when things are going like that. 3 solo home runs for the Guardians. They have 8 hits in 3 innings.
The home half of inning number 3. Guardians 4 and the Tigers 1. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Well, Rick Rogers. Not really an oppo guy, but he might need to turn into one today.
Field, that one way back there, and that is way gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
What is the wind? I guess we're going to have to take a pitch here with Cole Keith. What is the wind speed out to right field today? 8 miles an hour. It's not that hard. But that ball is carrying out that way. Well, it's carrying in general. We already saw it with Riley Green. You put something in the air, it's got a chance to do damage. Ooh. Not a challenge on that either. Close. It's 3-1 on Keith. McGonigal to follow.
There's a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a chance.
This might be one of our worst umpires in a while as well. What are we doing out here today?
Still 2 challenges left for them.
The ball 4 to Cole after the ABS challenge. Now McGonigal. Oof.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
We knock it out in front on that? Well, we did. Just missed it.
Strike on the inside corner. McGonigal.
I'm gonna bite. Eventually, it's gonna bite me, but
That one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
closer than the last one. But goddamn. That one's a strike.
Now 1-2.
Couldn't bring myself to do it. And he gets plunked. Tanner Bybee could be in some trouble here because it's Dingler who found that right center field gap, found the jet stream out there today. If it's on the inside part of the plate, we might as well just not even offer.
Right through there for a strike.
He's not looking to pull the ball today.
And now 1-2.
Now we aren't going to have much of a choice.
That one just
Of all the pitches!
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone.
Oh my god! He had that! Like,
Clearly pretty frustrated.
this is what I don't get about the zone today, is that it is flip-flopping all over. It's one of the worst strike zones I've seen in a while, and Tanner Bybee is at risk of loading the bases for Riley Green. And that one's into right center field and down! That one's gonna get 2 runs home, tie the game! You guessed it! Dylan Dingler's got a double again!
He has had such a good day today. I think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
couple of doubles today for the DH.
Hit the ball the other way today, and good things will happen to you. Unless you're Jose Ramirez, then you can do whatever you want.
Runner in scoring position.
So now, with nobody out, Riley Green with a chance to give Detroit the lead.
It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Out in front of the sinker. It's getting to the point that if somebody really gets a hold of one, like 110 exit velo plus, shit's probably going 500 feet.
Tied at 4.
Riley Green leading this Tigers team in hits. Not a surprise.
That catches the corner. screen.
How many
And here comes
times are we going to have to use the ABS today?
was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Third of the inning?
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
That one he got. I don't know what's a strike and what's not anymore.
Man at second. That's a ball.
We'll go
Tried the
full.
sweeper.
We made a mistake on that first pitch sinker. Just a little bit too eager on it. It's the best pitch we've seen. And a walk to Riley. Smart call.
Took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first
Smart
base
call
open,
for Tanner Bybee.
set up a double play opportunity.
But should turn it over to Matt Vierling.
Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
Well, fresh off a stellar game. Let's see if he can keep it going today.
And down the left field line and foul. A rare pull. Those are some rough career numbers for Vierling against Bybee.
The 0-1.
Ground ball. Well, it's a matter of time before something went wrong. Second Tigers double play grounded into today, but 2 away, run around third.
A thing of beauty from start to finish.
It's tater time, man. Gage Workman, let's go.
So up next, Gage Workman. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Probably should have hit something hard to the pull side last time.
And that one fouled off.
Couldn't commit to it early.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protecting.
That's gas.
Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Bybee trying to exit this third in a tie.
Just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but
And that one too tall.
somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Okay. 53 pitches for Bybee all of a sudden. We'll go full.
And the count is filled up. Zach McKinstry
Z-Mac on deck.
circle.
Not really known for hitting baseballs hard, but every so often.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
See ya.
Huge strike
Tigers
out.
tie it up though.
But 3
Dylan
scored
Dingler
in the inning.
doubles for the at least the 5th time in this
It's now tied
series.
4-4. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. On to the 4th, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
All right, it is Rocchio to start the 4th. Back and forth we go here today. I feel like eventually we're going to regret trying to pitch all these guys inside. And despite our best efforts, Emmanuel DeJesus can't stop pitching away.
Tied at 4.
Swing and a miss!
So that's a strikeout.
Quite possibly our first of the game. We know it's the first of the night for Emmanuel DeJesus. Fastball up and in after 3 pitches. Mistakenly, we're down and away.
Internal clock would expect it to, and that's
The switch hitter at the top of the order, Angel Martinez.
Martinez.
Change-up
stands in
will
here,
miss just
takes
low.
ball 1 low. Next offering
Got a
is
couple of
foul back.
switch hitters to start the top of the order for the Guardians, with Ramirez batting second. And a liner right at How You Lee, 2-way.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter, even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Love it.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
So now with Ramirez, you get a little bit scary.
His next home run will be the 300th of his
Because
career.
he's already shown today
Nobody on his team
Even
has
from the
been better at
left-handed
runs
batter's
this season,
box, he's
Siggy.
able to
300
hit a ball out of
would be
here.
an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tied Chuck.
The
Clark.
0-2
Hit
from
301,
DeJesus.
You tied Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see
Grounded
what
by Spencer Torkelson. A 3-hit day in the 4th inning for Jose Ramirez.
They kept him in
Triple
the
shy
yard
of the
that time,
cycle.
But all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Turn it over to DeLauder.
DeLauder in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And a big
Jesus.
swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead
DeJesus
run
in that
is
2-seamer is
first. Top half of
catching
inning number 4.
some of these guards just
Going
off
for a
balance.
strike.
I don't know what it is.
1-2. Stays alive.
We got 1 strikeout. We can feel lucky there. Got him!
Misses, strike.
2nd strikeout of the inning for
That's
DeJesus.
all they get.
Ends
On
it.
down to the bottom of the 4th, and we are tied 4-4.
So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you win in a comeback. I'm not the one that you should play with. You better stick with who you came with. You ain't a thug, you a plaintiff. And I might jack dangerous. Moonwalking through a jam. Thread a slide for the
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 4th, Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Zach McKinstry, bottom 4.
Foul tip. Oh,
Fouled
that
that
got
off
our
of-
umpire. And
oh, the
it looks like
umpire.
he got him upstairs.
Not Patrick
Well, these
Bailey.
Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high. and
57
they've played
pitches
4
for
runs
Tanner
already,
Bibee.
So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Grounded
Hit hard
to
on the
short
ground,
and Rocchio.
Slinging it
Been
to
doing a
first
decent
in time.
decent job of putting the ball in the air.
And here's a
Not
look at
so
how
much
he's
that
using his
time.
pitches in this one.
4 hits off the fastball for the Tigers today, 1 off the cutter. And yet those are the 2 most frequently
So digging in,
used
how
pitches for
you
Tanner
lead.
Bibee.
He hit into a double play his first time up.
Yeah, sure did. Ripped down the left field line from Hao Yu Lee.
And that gets
Success to the pull side.
throw in.
Lee will be into second base with a 1-out double.
Go-ahead run.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
There he goes again, man.
Right there, but he didn't spin off.
Had a lot of success pulling baseballs just down the line. Obviously, no home run power, but
Jake Rogers.
That's
up now for the
huge.
Tigers. He's
Rogers
already
last
here in
time
this
up.
one.
Home run off a fastball, first pitch. Sweeper down low.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big
Good.
run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tim Herron, Hunter Gaddis saw both of them last
The
night.
left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Gaddis warming up as well. Man at second.
High in the air.
Center field.
Gonna carry a little bit. Stephen Kwan deep out there.
Brings it in.
Hao Yu Lee.
Second, caught the run down now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. One hit.
Can I explain myself? For a second with the wild throw, I was gonna send him home. And then, yeah, that's a toot playing right there.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, it is the latest Guardian with a chance for a 3-hit day.
Hoskins pushes
Rhys
it foul.
Hoskins with a
Chris, he's currently
home
the
run
team leader
already.
in OPS.
And this one chopped.
McGonigal.
McGonigal. I forgot who was in short there for a second.
What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Haven't met a lot of balls
Sure,
hit
make the play.
playable over
Looks
there.
like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So now Schneeman.
So up next, Daniel Schneeman.
So far, so good for DeJesus. And a hit.
Laser base hit.
Not a great slider there.
Single.
Up next for Cleveland.
Do wonder
Just a cookie down the
if it
middle.
might be a
Those
better
are what
idea
about.
to bring in a guy like
Just hoping you
Vanasco,
get
not
the
to
ball game.
burn
Right down the middle, not a
through
whole lot of velocity.
both of our long relievers. And I mean, Vanasco's already
Bringing in
warm.
David Fry. He's already homered in this game.
Left-hander and Quan. What do we have for pitches? 38. You know what? I'm gonna make that move now. Ricky Vanasco gonna enter.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Emmanuel De Jesus departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Now on the bump,
Tigers,
Ricky Vanasco.
70.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Vanasco.
On terms of Vanasco, been very similar to the performance we've had with De Jesus. It's been a lot better than
Fry goes
we would have
6'1",
expected.
215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
Fry with a foul ball.
Tied at 4.
Grounded. Could be 2. Flip from Lee. On to first. Couple pitches out of the pen. Vanasco forces the double play.
Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Top of the order for the Tigers as we begin bottom of the
Well,
5th.
Tigers digging
inning.
into their numbers have to be happy with
Nothing
the swings
yet
they're taking.
for
They have
Colt
5 extra
Keith,
base hits
but
on the
not a
stat sheet
massive
so far, and
concern.
That tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Popped up.
Oh! Haven't missed many of those today. Just might not be Colt's day.
One down.
That was a good
Skied
pitch
it
to
to
hit right down the heart of
Hoskins.
the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Stop. Kevin.
So up next, Kevin McGonigal.
McGonigal was in a battle his last time up, where he got hit by a pitch. And then scored on the Dingler double.
And a 1-0.
Ah, it's a shit chase. High in the air.
Quan in position.
He's a goof. He used to work at Barstool. I don't remember what the deal was with him and why he's weird. I want to say at one point he was making Barstool content from his mom's basement or something like that. Oh, you know what? I think he was a jerk to his mom, streaming from his mom's basement. And if I remember correctly, I might be a little bit off, but I feel like it was something about that. And he was an asshole to some family member of some sort that came down and interrupted him while he was making content down there.
Ball.
He does have a little bit of Charlie Kirk vibes. He's not by any means the most popular. I will say about Chris, he doesn't have he usually doesn't have terrible takes. Like when it comes to Tiger stuff, he's not that far out there. It is a little bit of a questionable person.
2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone.
Only one on ding. Love to get a base runner on in the inning for Riley Green, although I suspect that might be the end for Bibee. Back up the middle. Dingler does just that. Oh, and that could come back to bite Cleveland.
Clearly seeing the ball very well.
I know I'd certainly make the move. Guy with 25 home runs stepping into the batter's box. Stephen Vogt, good call.
Manager out of the dugout now.
You better bring on a lefty, though.
Tanner Bibee out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tim Herron.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic.
Well, leave it to the Guardians to make a smart call. Tim Herron comes on
Go ahead, run on
in a
base.
tie game,
Bradley
so that'll
Green.
limit Green a little bit, but he has homered off a left-hander recently.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Sometimes a hitter.
I don't know what I'm
will
doing
go
going
up there
after
and
that.
Guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location.
Because I really don't
Just
expect
gets
them, even left on left, I don't know if they're really going to go after Riley.
This to
And a
third.
little number to third. Ramirez.
Out with
Throw to
room to
first.
spare, and that's the
To
inning.
Ed. Excuse
Tigers
me.
leave one.
The inning.
Score remains tied at 4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come on time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug 2 to JD Dub. My rhyme is thought. And now heat reside way past sun.
Stephen Kwan
leading off the
digs
lead,
in now.
The center fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Well, you know, it's been a wild game. 17 combined hits. You can't fit everything in the replay. And Ricky Vanasco will face Stephen Kwan here. Finally, an on-character first pitch take from Kwan. They're getting to the stretch of the bullpen, stretch of the game where we don't necessarily need to have these long relief type pitchers going out here.
Hard hit
That
to
one
third.
grounded to Workman.
Throws to
for the
first
first
in
out.
time.
But at the same time, if we can save a guy or two,
Catcher, Patrick.
I mean, we still got 3 or 4 more straight
And
days.
next
Let's
is
see.
the Guardians catcher,
Thursday, Friday,
Patrick
Saturday,
Bailey.
Sunday.
1 for 2.
Until we have a day off. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to keep this bullpen a little bit more fresh. I don't think they're actually quite good. For as long as it's been since we had a day off. Really could be a lot worse. And then doing a decent job of managing all of them. You know, granted, I haven't really been on Twitter a whole lot as of late, but what's Daily MSU been up to? Is he the new man that he promised to be? Fastball for a strike. I don't know what Bailey's looking for.
That hits
Not
the
that.
dirt, and it's a full count.
So Vanasco will go full. I don't know, Hail Mary here. Check swing. He got him.
Appeal to third. Yes,
Strikeout for Ricky Vanasco.
now it's the shortstop.
For argument's sake, did he actually go? I'm gonna guess no because the game said he took a curveball for ball 3. That's not a swing. I mean, we know these junk calls go both ways. I don't know why the game can't get that right. But then again, the umpires don't always get it right, so fair enough, I suppose. Not a challengeable play. At least
2
not
down, no
yet.
running on. And we're
As
at the top half
Rocchio
of the
fouled it
6th.
into the Tigers' dugout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
And
First,
grounded.
Keith.
The cold key to
Takes
end the
himself to
inning.
bag, and that'll do it.
Start to think about going to our trustworthy bullpen members. Vierling, Workman, and McKinstry due up.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
I loved that when it came to daily MSU. So if Michigan wins the national title, I will delete my account. And he was inactive for maybe 12 hours, and then he came back and just said, I've been playing a character for the last I don't know how many years. I'm gonna be the real me now. You know there's a little bit of the real you in there, right? Chopper up the middle. Tricky play. There will be no play. Leadoff single, Matt Vierling.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single.
I don't think they're gonna.
Now we'll see if
Well, never mind. I was gonna say, I don't think they're gonna make a pitching change for Workman here. It's left on left. I wonder if a bunt might be on.
Shortened the bunt and missed it.
Maybe the drag bunt was a mistake in that situation.
Tied at 4. Strike 2.
All right, well, this is backfired. Oh!
Gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch, and in
I'm
second
sure.
moves the go-ahead run.
At least by football
That's
season.
part of the risk when you throw a
No
breaking
doubt.
ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will
About time
stand.
we lost one.
So they've only got one challenge left.
I only did it because of the reaction.
Zach McKinstry will hit next.
It's okay. We're chilling. Oh my goodness, I thought that was to the backstop too. Could think about a pinch hitter in this spot, but I don't want to do that this early. Game that's just stayed tight here through the middle innings.
Fastball is outside.
Runs and hits were flying early.
One out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
18 combined hits, just 8 combined runs.
Fouled off.
And that'll get foul. Really late decision to run in from left field there. I think that's Martinez out there today.
Run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls one away.
Fouled it away
now
again.
3-2. Thirteen
pitches deep for Heron. And ripped right center and down for Zach McKinstry, who gives the Tigers the lead.
RBI single. It's 5-4.
Z-Mac comes through.
That was big. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in.
To the pull side.
Quick bat through the zone.
And now we'll see how you Lee against the left-hander Heron. Lee's already hit that double down the left field line earlier today. Fastball, no good. Gaddis warming up again, as well as Matt Festa, but we have not seen him throughout the first 2 games of this series. But we haven't been in a tight game with this team. Not the kind of ball we need to be pulling. Wasn't the intent, obviously, but sinker caught us a little bit off guard.
Coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle.
Rake Rogers, let's go.
Instead of a fly out to left.
Do it again. Jake Rogers, home run number 4 on the year.
Rogers. In
Smart
the box
call to go
again,
inside.
Takes the strike. McKinstry, the runner.
We've gotten a little bit away from trying to hit the ball the other way. And Rogers gets plunked. Second Tiger hit by Guardians pitching today.
Now at the plate.
I mean, Jemai, not the bullpen. Jemai Jones will not be found there. He can't play first base, so that's a little bit of a downside. Spencer Torkelson can, but he would also need the day off. I really don't want to use anybody in the lineup other than maybe Jemai Jones. Or anybody on the bench.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Even Wenzel's been used just about every day as of late. I'm sure he's gassed too. Absolutely crushed! Right center! Cold Keith with a bullet home run to break it open.
His 12th of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-4.
You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see pitching change in this spot. Tim Herron is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis. 25th appearance of the year for him.
That was big, Hunter Gaddis.
And up next
As
for
this
Detroit,
Tigers
Kevin
offense has
McGonigal.
put up a big number on the board again. Fouled away.
That one fouled off.
If you want to know how little I care about the Stanley Cup playoffs this year, I don't know who's in the Western Conference Final. I know Vegas is. I don't know who they're playing. And the only reason I can tell you Vegas is in there is because I saw an ESPN notification flash across my phone maybe 20 minutes ago. Otherwise, I don't know if I could have told you.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2.
What are we doing?
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, wow. Yay.
The 2-2.
We'll go
Breaking ball
full
misses
here.
down and away. Dylan
Gaddis
Dingler
all over
up next
God's
for the
creation
Tigers.
out here. Oh,
Cuts
it's
out
a
it
good
and
slider down.
misses. That's a strikeout. Inning over.
Inning is over,
Plenty of
but
damage
Cole
done.
Keith with a big 3-run blow. You guessed
It's
it.
now 8-4.
To right center.
This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Finale against the Guardians tomorrow before we head on the road for 3. Before we're back home for 3. Before we're on the road again. But, very key, day off on Monday. So now that this is a 4-run game, Vanasco could probably chill for a little bit here. Watch out on this, though. It will not carry enough. McKinstry underneath it for the first out. Really one of the first balls we've seen hit decently well to the right side all day long that has not carried. And now here's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, I wouldn't call a triple a long shot with Jose. I really, really wouldn't.
Hit career homer number 300 in this game.
Ground it. This is Cole Keith. He'll turn around.
He'll do it himself,
And we'll retire Ramirez for the first time today.
Talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers,
So
but
that's big in multiple ways. For one, we got him out.
ever
And
hit
two,
200 round trippers in their
one step
careers.
closer to at least
He's put
heading to
himself
this
in
finale
great company.
without him hitting number
The
300.
next to hit takes ball one.
Well, at least have a real starter on the mound tomorrow. That's good.
And a foul ball.
Tigers here in the coming weeks should be getting a lot healthier, which is so
Shootout,
big.
Nobody on.
That curveball will miss away from Vanasco, or by Vanasco. Looking at June 1 to have, you know, possibly a lot of guys back. Gleyber Torres, Javi Baez, Kerry Carpenter, Justin Verlander. And if the reports are to be believed, Derek Skubal, but I don't know how much I buy that.
2-1 now. Swings through that one for strike two.
Feels like
Man, he
Scott
was
Boras
really
propaganda to
targeting
me,
that
but
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
curveball in. The water strikes out.
Nothing doing for the
Starts
Guardians
time.
there. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you.
Because remember, of course, when the Skubal injury broke, it was loose bodies in his elbow, so bone fragments. Exactly. That's why I think it's Boris propaganda. Yeah, loose bodies in his elbow. Bodies implying multiple. And then he had the surgery, and then they're like, oh yeah, magically there was just one. If that's true, great.
Strike.
If it's not,
91
who
on
knows?
the
You know the
slider
Tigers
right
ain't gonna
there.
say
That's
anything.
a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2 on
0-2.
Dingler. What a
Two
night
really
for
good
him.
back-to-back sliders.
3 for
Now on
3.
an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Tigers would love to pour on some more.
Swings.
Not gonna
through
happen
it,
there
and
with
that's a
Ding.
strikeout.
Power slider, 90 miles an hour down.
Just not making the
And all of
adjustment. He
the
came out
3
of
for
it.
3 guys are
Pitch
falling.
after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no
Here's
answer.
Riley, though. 1 for 2.
Green in the box
And I'm
now
just,
as he
I'm
leaves that
not
one up
expecting anything anywhere close. Obviously gonna try and be ready to jump on a fastball, but Gaddis, that could be tough.
high. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
Well, we jumped on it. Sadly, it was quite a bit low.
What do you got?
Didn't go. Is that not a strike?
Now look to third. Did not go.
By a sliver, no.
Next offer
Yeah,
in
you
there
got
for a
that.
strike. And the count's even at 2.
Not throwing anything dangerous to Riley.
On the
Nice
ground,
good
right
protection
side.
there.
And it goes
The best
just
slider
out.
Gaddis has thrown in a minute in terms of movement.
The 2-2. And that
And
one
a
was
miss.
inside a sharp.
So we
slider.
will go full.
Out towards
Skied
right
it.
center field.
Green will fall to
Gets
1
under
for
it.
3 for sure this time.
And
Stephen
there's
Kwan
two
is
down.
there. That triple by Riley is still.
Here comes a skip
I
out of the
just
dugout,
can't believe
and
it
he's
actually
ready to
got
make the
down.
move. Hunter Gaddis.
Gaddis will exit.
And as he heads
Who
up,
else does
step
Cleveland
aside
got?
for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So Cleveland brings out a new reliever, number 63.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Well, limiting this to just this series Peyton Paulette might have had the most success against this Tigers order in terms of the Cleveland bullpen.
You can see it in his body language.
Think back to game 1. Tigers got up pretty big early on Saccone. Exited quickly. And Peyton Paulette ate a good chunk of innings for him. No. Right? I should have just stuck to my guns on that one ABS challenge with Workman. I didn't truthfully think that, you know, it was not a strike, but it was the reaction from Workman, and honestly, it kind of felt like we were later in the game than we were.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ground ball from Vierling. Tricky play, but it gets by Rocchio.
And that keeps the inning going.
So extend this inning.
Now at the plate, Gage Workman.
Now Gage.
0 for 3 in this one.
Have yet to get his bat going. I don't know if we truly ever will.
And first offering is fouled off.
Contact and power in the 50s. The high 50s against right-handed pitching. We set our sights just to one spot. I feel like maybe we could get something done, but
that one hammered.
Damn it!
Pulled foul.
That was it! Well, 1-2 on Workman. Ooh. Good attempt. And slap to the other side. Opposite field single for Gage Workman. In what might be his first hit that isn't the home run he hit at Citi Field. I feel like that's not true at this point. He probably has maybe one other, but hey.
And he did it perfectly.
Now here is Zach McKinstry. Foul ball there.
2 on, 2 out. Tigers with a 4-run lead here. Looking to build on it.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball high. It's been such a performance from the players that we had to call up when everybody started to get hurt. Lee hasn't made a huge impact. He's had a couple of big games, but even just getting on base. Even Zach Short with a home run.
And a 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball.
Really just found a way to continue to win games with his team. And it's been more than ever the opening day players that are still on this team, still healthy. Cole Keith, Riley Green, Dylan Dingler starting to get it going again. Torque as well.
And a payoff pitch.
Ripped to right, McKinstry! Oh, it is all Tigers tonight.
He nails one out to right. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 11-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Number 63 gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Sabrowski.
Well,
Guardians go to Sabrowski, 24th game of the year. And the more I see of this Cleveland bullpen, their record in the sim is very much so due solely to their bullpen. It has to be.
And that one
fouled away by Lee. It's our most runs scored in a hot minute.
Empty, but 3 runs across here, the bottom of the 7th.
We've been putting up a good chunk of runs against Cleveland, but not double digits.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh! Even with the conditions today, that felt like home run number 1 for Lee. And that'll miss.
Yeah, the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive.
Yeah, so a lot of the guys that I've seen come in this series, in the sim, they have ERAs in like the 6s. Vast majority of them.
Yeah, they'll do it again.
Doesn't make much sense. That's, yeah.
Looking. Third out.
When I realized it, there was nothing we could do.
3-run shot.
How about the All-Star, Zach McKinstry? 3rd home run of the year. It's ugly. And the Tigers just 6 outs away from a series win over the Guards.
Back at Comerica Park. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head.
Well, and what's becoming a bit of a theme, I feel like that spray chart is not really telling the whole story out here today. I feel like we have more than 2 home runs, but we've been here for a little while, so kind of forgotten. Not much to add when it comes to today's On This Day in Tigers history. It's just apparently May 20th. Not a lot of things happen.
Ground ball, left
So Miguel Cabrera 2-homer game is good enough to throw down there as it's Rhys Hoskins.
Ball.
Good chunk of fans in attendance for this one as well, despite the iffy weather.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Saw a shootout early, but it's been all Tigers since we swapped over to the late innings.
Swing
And then that's foul.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball.
The Jesus and now Vanasco doing everything we asked them to do. That's a bullet, a sliding play, McGonigal.
And they
It gets worse for the Guards.
To be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Oh boy. Now you're Schneemann.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
I want it, but
The Guardians.
we'll let
with
it
a
go.
lot of ground
I wasn't
to make up, and
positive.
we're at the top of the 8th. Late swing.
And that one will
foul
get
to
out
the
of play.
left.
Should be 0-2. Instead is 1-1.
Now the outside
Got
corner,
that.
and the count
Do the
1-2.
Guardians just not have challenges left, or are they just not using them?
Now one miss. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the
I
dish.
might regret this.
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
I've been so scared
Two down
calling
bases
ABS
and up next for Cleveland,
from the
David
pitcher's
Fry.
angle. We take those. Yeah, just make it worse for the Guards, huh?
And that keeps the inning alive.
You know what? You know what? They deserve this. You know why? Because they share a city with James
So in
Harden.
now for
This is
Cleveland, Steven
why.
Kwan. Fastball for a
I've never
strike,
liked James
95.
Harden, in my defense. Not just a bitter Pistons fan. And a liner.
Snagged it first.
Right to Cole Keith, and we will head to the bottom of the ninth. Tigers one last chance to add on more.
It's 11.
Let's see if the Guardians want to bring somebody else out of the bullpen. 24 combined hits.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 8th. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, between the step back 3 of his that, I mean, I know it was controversial when he first started doing it, where he just like bunny hops backwards behind the three-point line, and that's somehow legal, I guess. The foul baiting, the flopping. He's really just not a likable player at all, unless he's on your team. If he's on your team, you love him. But I just think as a fan, it just sucks to watch. And even even neutral, like I just can't stand to watch it.
Foul ball.
What is it with the Pistons or just Michigan basketball team's rivals and having that one guy that you just hate? I guess I'm sure Austin has somebody on the Pistons that he just can't stand. But like the like with Michigan State and fucking not Trey Fears. We're a little bit past March Madness. Jeremy Fears.
Zabrowski, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a...
Although then again, nobody on the Pistons really hurt you that bad outside of maybe Cade, but Cade's just good.
Ball two.
Also saw today that in the playoffs, Cade was playing with fractured ribs and something else to go along with a collapsed lung he suffered during the regular season. So when your team is literally Cade Cunningham and a bunch of role players in today's game, it just, of course, but the Pistons were not good enough to win a title this year. Karis LeVert? Why? Because he went to Michigan?
Swings through that one for strike two.
I watched a good chunk of that series. Oh, right. Yeah, he is a former Cav. All right. I'll give you that. But, no, Karis is, I feel like he really didn't play a ton. Played a little bit, but I was like, what the fuck did he do?
That misses, and a full count now.
I already blocked that game from memory. That was the first time in a long time in Game 7 that I have turned a Game 7 or an elimination game in general off. Because it was very clear. I just couldn't watch it anymore. Like, between the Cavs and, you know, what they were doing and just the overall dominance, I'm like, there is no point. I can't do it anymore. This is... I feel like I was definitely more frustrated with what the Pistons were doing in that spot. I mean, they did not show up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Leadoff walk to start the 8th inning. Somehow drawing walks when we're just out here yapping.
Next to hit, Colton Keith.
There's Cole Keith. Last time up, he hit a home run off a lefty. Ground ball. Oh, a favorable bounce off the mound. They do not get two. Cole Keith beats it out at first base.
One out man at first. Kevin McGonigal.
Another left-hander in McGonigal. Ooh. Trying to meet that pitch out in front. Unable to do so.
Ball.
At this point, I mean, we know we don't have to use an opener for the next 4 days. Keep Benasco out there. Jesus.
Almost got him. The Tigers.
We saved the Jesus. He should be usable again, really tomorrow if we needed him, but I would doubt it. I will never understand that move from Beeline. There is a very real chance that if John Beeline doesn't go to the Cavs, he might still be the head coach of Michigan. Like, honestly. He's just not an NBA guy. He never was. I don't get why he made the move outside of just it's a lifelong dream type of guy. But he is such a player's coach, such a recruiter. I never understood it, and I never will.
Comes the 2-2. And there's a ball.
And I'm sure rival teams of ours, of Michigan, absolutely hated John Beilein because he is to Michigan basketball, at least before Dusty May was around. I mean, really, he still is. I mean, he was like the Mark D'Antonio of Michigan basketball. He really was. Like he didn't recruit like crazy classes or anything, but he got so much out of the people that he had there. Like Pat Fitzgerald, he's like that type of guy.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Martinez.
Yeah, and he probably still could. It's probably just a lack of. I know he's up there in age. He probably just doesn't want to anymore.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Gillen.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Ah, the classic. Bottom of the 8th inning, down $1 billion, pitching change.
Now pitching for the
So
Cardinals.
Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Matt Festa.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year.
Well, one of the lowest ERAs we've seen from a member of the Cleveland bullpen, right-hander Matt
Now
Festa,
it's the DH, Dylan
is on
Dingler.
for Dingler. Yeah, I know. I mean, he wasn't young when he was at Michigan either.
And a foul ball.
Yeah, he's definitely, up there.
Taking your lead over there at first, you
So-
got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good.
And I mean, you think about Izzo. I mean, he's probably, for one, he hates the state of modern college sports, and two, like he is old. Like you would think he'd just want to go, but then again, maybe I don't know. Maybe he wants to try and go out on top. I just don't know if I see it happening because he's very much the Nick Saban kind of type in a way. Where he'd rather just sit there and complain about where the sport is and where college athletics is than actually adapt to it.
That one.
You gotta be kidding me, Dylan Dingler. He's pushing for his 3rd double tonight, and he's got it.
Third with 2 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game.
Bare minimum 6th of the series.
Willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball.
Oh my God, ding.
Right to it.
Oh,
Extended
please.
through the swing.
Oh, don't
Line
do
drive
it to
base hit.
yourselves. Oh no.
Now here is Riley Green. And
Eager.
first offering is fouled off.
I don't know why I'm trying to jump on Feste. He doesn't really have great velo.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouls one off out of play. Back to
Well. Maybe. I mean, I also, at this point, don't bother. But, yeah.
the 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Tigers
Try and
stay
finish
there.
this one
They
off.
lead it, though, 11-4. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Bailey.
Well, 8-9-1 for Ricky Vanasco. Guards have not scored in a hot minute. This game is 4-4.
In there at the knees, 0-2.
It is now no longer 4-4. Has Patrick Bailey, I know he's got a hit today, but rhetorical question in a way. Has he taken a swing?
This one smoked on its way out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
Do not make me get a fresh bullpen arm up for this 9th inning.
Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent
Patrick
pitch.
Bailey just waited the entire game
Nothing better than when the
for
ball
one
jumps off your
pitch,
bat
and
like
he
that.
absolutely destroyed it.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio.
Oh.
A fly
We'll
out,
reset.
ground out, and a strikeout.
Rocchio.
Close
No, that's
one
a ball.
doesn't get the call. Ball one.
In a 6-run game,
Nobody
we
on,
should spend that
nobody out
challenge.
for the
I was
win.
pretty
Here at the
sure.
top of the ninth.
Ball
But
two.
Instead, it's 2-0.
6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that
Even if
is
you
out
give
of
up a
play.
solo shot, you gotta attack hitters.
The 2-1.
Oh, wow.
Curve in the dirt.
Well, I didn't throw that all that well.
On the
The
curve.
Reds needed that.
Foul ball left side. Hills.
Let's put it in play, Rocchio. Come on.
Payoff pitch.
Broken bat up the middle. Cut off McGonigal.
Fires to first.
There you
in
go.
time.
Oh, I'm so used to this infield being tits.
That comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing.
How many
and that
broken
clearly
bat infield
blew it
singles
off
do
on
we
the hand,
allow
sawed off that bat.
when it's
Tell you what,
Torres
the
and
bat companies, they're
Baez
pretty
out
happy
there?
when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
And now Angel Martinez would love a double play, which is not gonna happen because Angel Martinez has gone deep.
Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the deficit. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat.
I've reached the point in today's game that I think a bunt might have the chance at going out of here.
He's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on
Okay,
59.
so we're in a bit of a rough spot. Herter, Finnegan, I would like to not use them,
And time is called for a mound visit.
but
now.
we'll at least get them ready in case we do need them. Called strike. 3 for 4 today for Jose Ramirez.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Digging in, Chase DeLauder.
Oh, fucking give me Brad Herter.
And he's going to make a change. Ricky Vanasco won't go any further tonight.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher on
Tigers,
now, Brant Herter. And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better.
Brand Herter's ERA up to 2.29 as he comes on for appearance number 21. No!
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball
Sure
in
didn't.
the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking.
Probably
his
should have
own
gone to
attacking
Holton in this spot,
regardless of
but
the
it's
situation.
okay.
Swings through him for the catch.
Herter comes on, gets the strikeout.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch
Well,
strikeout.
2 away
Gotta
just
be
like
better at
that.
the plate right there.
Still
Needs
in a
to
bit of
foul something
danger
off
because
and
here
sting that at
is Hoskins.
Hoskins
Ball one.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Reese 2 for 4. Little bit of a late push by the Guards, still trailing by a good bit.
Ball 2.
And Reese doesn't want to swing. And pulled foul. Guardians down at their final strike. Tigers a strike away from winning the series officially.
One strike away.
Change
Hit
up
hard to the
back
ground
up the
base
middle.
hit.
Oh, God almighty.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping up for the Guardians.
I mean, we shouldn't even bother here. We're gonna warm up Jansen. Schneeman's gotta be it, right?
And
Fly
first
ball
offering is
foul.
fouled off.
Been live over 2 hours. We've done one thing. And open up a bunch of
Leads off first
NFL
with 2 down to the
jerseys.
inning. Hit to second.
It's a
And
chopper
should do
to
it.
Hallyu Lee.
On to first.
Tigers will go for the 4-game sweep tomorrow, despite a late push from the Guardians here in the ninth.
7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.